How's it going, everybody? This is the Erroneous One here with a new Kingdom Hearts Union Cross video, an update video in this case. Do forgive the sound of my voice right now, guys. Just kind of going in and out, getting messed up. Allergies, I mean, the back of my throat is just like a draining train wreck of allergies right now, unfortunately. So this is coming in a bit later than I wanted to make it because of that. But yeah, let's get into this. So yeah, we'll skip all this until we get into the game, mainly because we'll see my ranking from the previous high score challenge, and we'll go fix that real quick. There we go. Alright. If I get out of phase or out of focus or I start rambling, it's going to be okay. That's because I am hopped up on allergy medication right now, trying to get this drain in the back of my throat. And I'll try and keep the coughing to a minimum too. I do apologize. Alright, day 327. Alright, so I ended up ranking 12th in the high score challenge. Not bad. That's actually pretty good. Got knocked out of top 10. I was at number 8 for a while there, but that's not a big deal. So we do have our guy here. We can now guilt the man in black, which we'll be doing. Got our 3 power gems, got our 5 mirrors, and we got our 3 Chippendales. So, cool. Okay, so I didn't do one yesterday. Mainly because I knew there was gonna be another one today, and I kind of want to put them all in one go for the most part. So we're gonna do it this way. 921. We'll go from the bottom up. Past avatar board. So we're gonna get some more avatar boards again from the past. I do like how they say. Oh, what was it? There you go. Favorite avatar boards return for an even more favorable price. It's almost going like. Because obviously, when you buy things in the game, like avatar boards and such, you're paying pretty much for early access. That's pretty much what it is. You pay a bit more, you get early access to it, and then you go. This one here is kind of saying like, hey, they're back even more, or they return for an even more favorable price. So it's kind of going like, hey, if you guys wait for a while, and it was a while. I mean, this happened. We got these boards back in April, I think, for the anniversary event. I want to say something like that. And we're just now getting them back. So that was a good 5 months. So there is a time gap between when they release again. But they're back again, and they're only 1,500 jewels, so it's not too bad. If you missed out on them, not too. If you missed out on them, if you want to get them now, that's tricky, because the skills and such in them right now are not the best in the world anymore. You get the rare enemy perk +4. Through the King Triton, the Triton and the Cape for that one, and then in Ariel you also get the rare enemy perk +4 as well. And both these ones, though, you do get the plus status skill, so you get Sleep plus, Paralysis plus, and Poison plus. Although that is mitigated by the fact that if you guys have Triple Threat from another board, then you may not even use it anymore. But these skills aren't, even now, they're not terrible skills. They're very useful skills, because the plus skills have a chance to go off no matter what you do. If you activate a special, if you swipe, if you tap, there's a chance for the enemy to be inflicted with a stats effect. The only downside is, of course, the stronger the enemies, and we are getting very strong enemies now, it's harder to get those those higher level enemies inflicted with any form of status. So it's kind of like a catch-22. I'm not sure. It didn't really seem like they've actually increased the proc rate for the plus skills, despite the fact that we're facing very high level enemies now. So that's kind of a downside, but they can be helpful and they can be useful in some situations, especially if you aren't able to put much money into the game at times, and you're getting stuck on some of those quests that say just continue or defeat the enemy without having to continue, which means survival rounds. And provided they aren't like, boss quests or like, raid bosses or anything like that, you can play the RNG game and try and inflict them with a stats effect to keep on surviving longer and such. So there's a good and bad to it. And then of course they're both going to come with the attack boost 2 max skill. In my opinion, the most worthwhile thing out of both of these is that they do come with magic gems. And the gems are always going to be important, regardless. Sorry, no, these two here, the Aladdin ones, Aladdin and Jasmine, come with magic gems. The rare enemy perk +2 is what you get for that one. You do get the AB2 and attack rise plus skill. That's something there, I guess. And you also get magic mirrors in these ones as well. So if you're missing out on some magic gems, these might not be too bad to get for you. But honestly, your best bet would be to save and purchase those gem avatar boards, or go for the avatar or the gem banners when they're released, because they're cheaper. They're 1,500 jewels, and you're getting 3 of the particular color magic gem for the same price as the avatar board. Mainly because, like I said, these skills and everything in here are kind of outdated, unfortunately. But if you're a completionist and you just want to get them finished off, and you have the extra funds to do so, you can do it. But if you're low on funds or anything, I would avoid the avatar boards. We did get story quests as well, too. We only got 5 of them. Damn it. Just 5. We needed 10 more. It's a quest 683, I believe it is, that we get the Fairy Stars Keyblade. So the Keyblade releasing 5 at a time. We are still 2 updates away from getting Fairy Stars. On the other side, though, they do seem to be releasing story quests a little bit faster now. Well, not a little bit, a lot faster now. We're getting these way faster than we got them before. I'm not sure if it shows us last story update. Is it gonna be up here? No, it doesn't. So it's like almost like once a month we're getting like story updates. So good and bad, you know, because I mean I really want Fairy Stars now. I want it now. But yeah, the story's getting very interesting. I'm not gonna go over it with you guys because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do spoilers for you guys if you haven't completed it yet, or you're not there yet. But the story is getting engaging. Again, the reason I got into this game was because I wanted to get the story of the Keyblade Wars and what was going on. And the more we're getting into this new story thing, the more interesting to me that it's actually getting. I'm doing my best to like avoid all forms of JP story spoilers. But I'm actually engaged in the story. It's fun when we get there and start doing it. I'm liking it a lot. And this one has a pretty lengthy cutscene as well, which is pretty cool. And I told this one though, as more incentive to complete these 5 quests, especially before the 0 AP campaign ends, you do get a total of 750 jewels for completing these 5 quests. So it's like every other quest, you get 250 jewels. So that's also very good as well. A nice little chunk of jewels there for that. All right, here's a big one now. Falling Price Deal. We have a brand new Falling Price Deal where we are guaranteed a tier 5 and higher medal per pull for these 3 new medals. 0.2 Terra, 0.2 Sora, and more importantly, the Lingering Will medal. Here it is finally. So, Falling Price Deal is back. We know how it works out. The medals are guaranteed to be orbed between 1 and 3 dots as usual. This deal introduces 3 new medals: the KH 0.2 Terra, Sora, and the tier 5 Lingering Will. So there it goes. Plus, if you manage to unlock the special attack bonus for any of them, you will send you a Kingdom Hearts 0.2 King Mickey B medal, pre-strengthened to 2 special attack dots. That is what they've done to entice you to buy from this banner. But it's kind of neat because all you have to do really is guilt any one of them, and you're gonna get it. Granted, it's only gonna be at 2 orbs, but you can always use Mickey B's, vintage Mickey B's, if you needed to do that. There is no limit to how many 0.2 Mickey B medals you can receive. You will receive one King Mickey B for every medal you gilt. So that's something different. So if you want to put the money in there, you're able to go there and you can get quite a few trait slots or trait rolls if you felt you needed to. Is that an enticement to actually keep on buying from this banner? I'm going to go with a no for the most part. But we'll get to that because there's a little more than that. Yeah, okay. So if you get any of the new banner medals, they're guaranteed to be 3 orbed, which is the usual thing. They are not mercy though. It's going to be the luck of the draw with these ones, but. And of course you also have a chance to get them boosted. So here they are right here. 0.2 Terra deals 9 extra powerful hits, restores 3 gauges. AoE costs 6. Out of all of them, it's the weakest of the banner medals. It doesn't really have any utility aside from restore 3 gauges. It has a decent multiplier, but on the whole, not so much. What we're going for. 0.2 Sora though is the discount version of Xion EX, which will be our next EX medal. He deals 5 hits. He lowers the target's defense by 1 tier for one turn, and magic defense by 3 tiers for 1 turn. He inflicts more damage the higher the slot number. He is AoE. He costs 4. He's not bad. Like I said, if you're not gonna pull from the Shion EX banner, then this one won't be so bad going for it. It would probably help you guys out quite a bit more than likely. He's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. He has a very good slot multiplier going into it. A good multiplier going into what he does at max guilt. So he is pretty powerful. He'd be really useful, obviously double casted, but yeah, there he is for that one. The big one though is the Lingering Will. Even though it's only a tier 5, it's speed 1, cost 3, it is a random hitting metal, deals 11 exceptionally powerful hits, and raises strength by 5 tiers, speed strength by 5 tiers for 1 turn. His multiplier is ridiculous. It is like a 13 plus multiplier at max guilt. Very, very good. Very, very good. Mickey right here, 2 hits, lowers target's defense by 1 tier for 1 turn, and PSM defense by 3 tiers for 1 turn, 2 gauge cost, AoE. Again, good metal, has a decent multiplier. I think it max like 8.4 something. I think it's his max multiplier. So it's definitely not bad. So personally, and this is from my game, I'm not pulling from this banner deal. They want to entice you to, because if you go down here, here's the new high score challenge with 0.2 Donald and Goofy. This medal is good too, because it deals 6 hits, raises magic strength by 3 tiers for 1 turn, and lowers target's defense by 1 tier for 1 turn. It is a single target, tier 5, 4 cost. Very powerful medal. It has a, I think it was like either a 10 or like an 11 multiplier. No, a 13, I think it was. It has a 13 multiplier, I want to say. Very, very powerful medal, and I'm definitely going to go for it. Definitely one of those high score challenge medals that's worth gunning for, because it offers utility and damage in one pretty tasty package. The only thing is, look at these multipliers, guys. So Roxas RDX, of course, will be your 21%. 0.2 Kairi, 10%. Pride Land Sora, 7%. HD Shion, 10%. And of course, new banner medals are the 14% ones. So they are wanting you to spend your money on these new banners. They're kind of like really leaning you that way to do so. I'm going to do what I can do without pulling from this banner, because I really want to pull from the banner. I'm going to save my resources for the Shion EX banner. Granted, I don't really plan on getting her, more than likely. By the time she comes out, I might have like 30,000 jewels ready to go, roughly thereabouts. We'll see. I honestly don't know, but I'm kind of saving for that one. It's interesting that they're doing this. Like, you know, they pretty much made it the money, the medals you can get guaranteed by spending money. Like, you know, you guaranteed these things. They gave the lowest percent score to, and the ones that aren't guaranteed or the new ones are, of course, the higher percent rollers. It's a curious thing. It's a curious thing. I mean, you know what they're doing in this regard. I find it amusing. It's Cena. That's the typical Cena thing. But here's the thing with this deal. If you're not gonna be pulling hard from the EX banners because you're not sure you're gonna get what you want out of it, which would be the EX medals for the most part, this banner is actually one of the deals that I would recommend pulling for. If I had more money, I would definitely be pulling this banner as well, trying to get those guys, because you're guaranteed a exclusive medal from guilting these guys, which is the 0.2 King Mickey B. And the Lingering Will. The Lingering Will alone is more than enough for me to want to draw for, because I actually really was looking forward to the medal quite a bit. Still am, honestly. And you're guaranteed tier 5 or higher medals per pool. I mean, these are the medals that are more relevant to the game as opposed to tier 4s and 3s. So this is a good banner to pull from, and it's a fun price deal. There's nothing wrong with this banner. It's just that I already have a Roxas art, so I don't really need a Lingering Will in terms of effect. It's just that multiplier damage that I want so badly. And the other medals, they're not bad, but I'll be pulling them through other pulls later on in other banners. They're going to be in the medal pull now. So that's kind of why I'm not pulling this banner, and I do my best not to pull from the banner. I'm going to go through later on tonight and do a high school challenge run with you guys. I'm going to be running 3 Shion, 0.2 Kairi, and Roxas RDX with a bar Roxas RDX. And I'll see how I do in the high score challenge and where I place. Because the high score challenge is only... Oops, I was actually already in it. It's lasting until the 2nd. So that's going to be only a week this time, which is better than the 2-week one we had last time. Oh no, this is... it's like a week and 2 days. Well, yeah, maybe like a week and 2 days. Still a while after the last one, but we'll see how I go from that one. Because the banner for the falling price deal lasts until... Again, also October 2nd. So, there's time. I mean, if I feel I need to do so, I might do so. If I come into some more money, I might perform the banner. It's not likely. Don't get me wrong, guys. It's not likely. Um, like, I spent way more money than I should have attempting to get Sephiroth EX. That is a long and short of it. I didn't break myself by any means, but money I had set aside for the game through like December, just about roughly about the December. Because there's a certain amount of money that I get paid, and I put a certain amount of money away for the game, and then make sure all my bills are paid and so on and so forth. Because that's the proper adult thing to do, which is what you guys should be doing for this game. Pay your bills, get things done first before you put any money into this game. And so I put aside a certain amount of money per paycheck going through it, and I don't usually, more often than not, I don't even spend all the money I put aside for this game. I put aside what I can until I pull what I wanted from a banner, and then I go on. And so it rolls over, and I had money saved up. But I went through all of that pretty much, attempting to get Sephiroth EX. And I got him, but I kind of question, was it worth going through all my funds like that for the game through December? Yes and no. I still haven't decided that one. But it's there. So I'm going to be way more frugal in my pulling for a while because of that. That's just the way it's going to be. So I'm going to have to be looking at what I want to be pulling for more often, in order to spend money on the game. Xion EX is a medal that I do indeed want to pull for. She's a magic version of Roxasard and Sephiroth EX, so she's definitely worth pulling for. Reverse magic version, not an upright version of it, but still, she fits a lot of places, and I really, really want her. And I will get her. Hopefully, well, I shouldn't say I will get her. I will hopefully get her. Hopefully. Because Sephiroth was not kind. Roxas was very kind to me. Sephiroth was not kind. But Sephiroth wasn't kind to anybody for the most part. Speaking of such, though, I'm also going to be changing the things up on the channel a little bit. So this is kind of like a end of talking about the stuff. Again, I'll be coming up with the High Challenge roll later tonight. See how I do for that one. But I am going to be changing up the channel a little bit. I want to stream more for you guys. I like streaming more. I like streaming with you guys. It's a lot of fun for me to stream. It's a matter of finding the time. Mainly because I just set aside about 3 to 4 hours to attempt under the time to stream with you guys during one chunk. And that isn't really working out up to a point. I mean, I haven't been able to stream as much as I want to by finding some time to set aside to be doing that. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to try and stream way more often, but they're going to be shorter streams. It might be like an hour. It might be 30 minutes. It might be something small that I want to do with you guys on the stream. Just so I can interact with you guys more in a more live setting. That's going to be more fun for me to do, and I think more fun for you guys to do as well up to a point. If you guys don't mind listening to me talk and ramble about the game and such. But that's going to be the goal. So more frequent streams, they'll be shorter, but we're going to see how that goes. We're going to test it out. Because like I said, I am in school right now. School takes priority over everything, and then it's work, and then it's this game. But I'm definitely going to try and stream more often with you guys in that regards, with you guys for that one. On the other side of that one too, somebody was telling me that I should be looking at my you can essentially unlock different things the more stuff you get. And apparently I hit over 2K subscribers a while ago, which is awesome. And somebody asked me, hey, did you unlock your sponsors yet? And I was like, what is that? I don't even know what that is. It's a thing that you unlock apparently after you reach a certain threshold on YouTube. So apparently when I reached the 2,000 subscriber, I unlocked sponsorships as well. So sponsorships are now unlocked. This is not a plug to say, hey guys, go sponsor me, otherwise I'm not going to do this. I'm always going to do this. It's not going to matter. But if there are a few out there who are able to sponsor me every now and then, that'd be cool too. I'm not sure how it works entirely just yet, but it is unlocked now. And it's also going to be there along with the donation link for the page. You guys have been cool. I've gotten little drops of donations before. Devin was the most recent one during the stream for the most part, but every now and then you guys have dropped like $1 or $2, and that's been great, and it has helped a great deal. That has been paying my VAPs actually for the past probably about 4 weeks actually. Probably the past 4 weeks, those little donations you guys have been dropping have been helping pay for the VIP stuff. So thank you so much for that, guys. The support I get from you guys for doing these is great. Cause, I mean, I'm nowhere near as good as Smelly Octopus and Metalcore, for instance. They're way more active in doing videos and streams and everything, and I do it when I can around my work and school schedule. But all the support is greatly appreciated. But yeah, so if it's there, if you guys are able to do sponsors, that'd be great. I'd always appreciate it. If not, again, it's no big deal, and I'll keep on doing what I do regardless. That's gonna be it, guys. Those are the updates. That's what's going on. That's what's going on with my channel. I have to go raid now. It's less than a minute till, so I'm gonna go raid, get this video uploaded, and I'll see you guys later on tonight for a high score challenge run, and we'll see how that goes. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support you guys have given me. Sorry about my voice again, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.